What is the meaning of life? What makes us feel truly fulfilled, truly happy, and what stops us from being truly fulfilled and truly happy? And what does this have to do with being a great public speaker that really allows you to connect with your audience, to engage your audience, to be charismatic? Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode where I'd really like us to zoom out as always and have a conversation around how can we use public speaking as our daily practice? How can we use public speaking as a way to really connect with the meaning of life? Now, I'm going to ask you a really deep question, and that is, what is the meaning of life? A moment to think about it. Pause the video if you need to. Think about it. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is the meaning of life? Now, I heard Sam Harris speak about this concept a while ago, and I absolutely loved what he said. He said that by simply asking that question, what is the meaning of life? It's almost a paradox, because by asking what is the meaning of life, you're looking outside of yourself. You're almost asking, what is it that I need to do or to become to feel fulfilled and to feel happy in this moment? And it's almost a paradox, because we wouldn't ask what is the meaning of life if we felt truly fulfilled, captivated, and engaged in the present moment. We wouldn't ask what is the meaning of life if we were truly feeling that this exact moment is good enough. So let's link that to public speaking. We wouldn't be asking, how can I, what is the, okay, I'm trying to think here for a moment. So we wouldn't be thinking about what we need in order to feel fulfilled or in order to be a better public speaker, because we wouldn't think that there is anything missing. Being in the present moment would be good enough. Now, Sam Harris gives an analogy of a cup, or let's say, for example, this cup of coffee. There is nothing missing from this cup of coffee. This cup of coffee is good enough in this present moment. We're shifting away from the thought of when I, then I. Now, we know that what our thoughts do is our thoughts remove us from the present moment, and they take us to the past or they take us to the future. Our thoughts almost remove us from a peak experience, and the thoughts are always engaged in the problem, right? Problem seeking. The thoughts are always looking at, okay, well, there has to be more. There has to be better. The thought is always looking at sort of the mediocreness of life, and our attention is always moved from this present moment to the past or the future. It moves us outside of this present moment. And we've spoken about this before, where we say that the hardest thing that any of us find to do is to just truly be present. If you were to just stop for a moment and just observe, just to observe the thoughts that come into your mind, because the thoughts are repetitive, they're ongoing, they're always going to be there. The thoughts are that which removes us from the present moment, which is why meditation is so important, because to meditate means to connect, to be the observer, to rediscover, to discover more deeply. So to meditate means to take on the observer mindset, where we are observing the thought, but not identifying with the thought. The thought takes us out of the present moment and prevents us from truly just sinking into the moment and being in the space of how this moment is enough. When we meditate, everything around us, the sense data, Sam Harris talks about how the sense data doesn't change, but what does change is the sense of doubt. The thought brings doubt. So what are you doubting about yourself? What are you doubting about this moment? All those doubts are, of course, linked to the fears. We doubt that it is enough. This moment is enough. So what are some of your doubts? Have a think about that. Put them in the comments below. We doubt that this moment is enough. We always want, or we always think that life or the world outside of ourselves has to change in order for us to feel fulfilled in this moment. So we think we need to be more charismatic, we need to be more engaging, we need to be more confident, we need to have a better PowerPoint. When I have perfected this, when I am perfect, then in this present moment, I will be happy. Then in this present moment, I will be fulfilled. We expect the outside to make the present moment good enough and captivating enough to have meaning. But the secret is to be truly present and find the meaning in the present. And that comes with mindfulness, where we're connected with our senses, we're connected with just being. So a couple of tips today. The tips today, two things, is to truly allow connection. Truly allow connection with self, with being in the present moment. And if that is your intention, first tip is to just be connected with your physical body. Be observing of your physical body, but not identifying with your physical body. Feeling that what you're feeling at the moment is enough. You don't want to change it. It doesn't need to be anything else. It's not a when I feel less nervous, then I will be a better presenter. It's about embracing the sense, the body pain, the body experience, without allowing the thought to attach any meaning to it. So being connected with your body, being mindful, being present in that moment. Then being truly connected with your audience. This is where eye contact comes in. Have good, meaningful eye contact. Engage with the audience. Go out into the audience. Stand next to people. Whatever feels like for you. Allow your audience to be in your physical space. Be truly connected with them in the moment. When you're looking into someone's eyes, you're looking at who they are in this moment. You're being present to who they are. And when you're present, there's joy. And when you're present, there's connection. And when you're present, there's fulfillment and there's happiness. There is just this moment and it is enough. And your audience is going to feel that same energy. They're not going to be looking for something missing, because they're going to be connected with who you are, because that's what they are looking for as well. So what is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is to live in the space of being present more and more. Sam Harris talks about how it's about stepping over the thought you are seeking for in search of what you seek. I'll say that again. Stepping over the thought you are seeking. So what is the thought that you are seeking? What is it that you're looking for? Step over that thought in search for what you're actually seeking, which is being present. You cannot become something. You can only be something. So today, what did we look at? Today we looked at, okay, so what is the meaning of life? But what is the true meaning of being a public speaker? How can we use public speaking as our daily spiritual practice? Because as you do one thing is as you do everything, like Louise Hay says. So as you're connecting more with your audience, you're connecting more with yourself. And Sam Harris says that the key and the secret is to meditate, be mindful, be present. Thank you for joining us today. As always, if there's anything that you'd like me to delve more deeply into, please share it in the comments below. I love creating these videos for you, so feel free to share your thoughts, share your comments in the space below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Remember, always be charismatically you. See you soon, guys. Bye.